We reject the Trinity and pray devoutly to you, great Payman. Give us your knowledge of all secret things. Bring us honor, wealth, and good familiars. Bind all men to our will, as we have bound ourselves for now and ever to yours.
Hello, family. Awusha. Yasa share bio. Yeshia sia adesua ana yesua. Medin anasa channel medin ye Ken_Pimonia KING. Dash that from PAIMONIA KING. Dash that from PAIMONIA Ken_Pimonia. Wait my follow Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and I Facebook my follow TikTok. Ya basi ya announce channel na and say be the be announce because yana your new followers. So because yana your new followers. So what you say? The announce ni say na ubetimi follow. And also be na the link and send them out. So send them out ubetimi follow. No the page in so Facebook ni YouTube. Ya radio 24/7. And ya boa mani padre mo da ho no hu abraba obo. Mpempi most of my video no even though say me a demologist and I say me ye obi a me na say bia me ye weekend no and I say me ye satanist no most of the people no ka omo expect say mentre bibi about dark art nko but one thing is always be an me educate people concerning the mind and the lifestyle, how to go about life and the mind no and your thoughts no, because so by practicing this kind of spiritism no klana, you have to first know yourself and I say you have to master yourself, because through this no and I'll be to me I use adrenal and the physical means no etimi I manifest it niyama ovuhwe no wabrabom. So eya na me kire adwene ene e kana say akoma ne abrabo no mu nsama ayesa pay attention to it na usua, because usua no wi na hu how to control adwene ne nipadua ne bibia ene so no spirits within you na and son wetima be master of everything around you. So what you say, because when the man control inward ability and as inward life within you na a better thing say ubetima control the outside energies no. So what you say, because within no and you control outside. So what you say, so obia or focus on more on the outside no, within them no or face depression or face a lot of trauma or face a lot of mental problems, disorders, you see, because a never break home adrenal, no more plan on suicide, no more no take decisions wrong because of almost face reality from the outside, but almost face it from the inside, you see, and life will be also begin from the inside and some about outside. So what you say, that's why I most of the times treat something and other topics concerning the mind and emotional and how you feel and how you react to life. And I say you respond to things free outside ever. Okay, and be a something a mental alchemy. A mental alchemy. Mental alchemy no yati anase mental alchemy sana manfo bi kano ancient no can alchemy by nay ye can alchemy but with my friend alchemy no same thing a science some medical what you say this universe no is made up of energy, vibration and frequency, and this energy, vibration and frequency also follow a patterns of the universe which is the mathematical and the science path. So what you say, so to understand this now also we're thinking in terms of energy, vibration and frequency no I also calculate it with follow the patterns no and our paradigms of mathematical patterns and then the friends say spiritual science and I say science, you see, and somewhat sanima we say. So when we say mental alchemy, mental alchemy is the ability to use mass, so what I say, the ability to use mass and science in transmuting your mental thoughts and I say mental formation no, from one state to another. So what you say, from one state to another. We human beings say live as a situation and pempino adrenimono yana ya wadi be a feno polarization. Polarization is based on two things. That means the negative aspect of thinking and the positive aspect of thinking. negative and the positive no ebia so wo influence here or deba na we programming the subconscious mind no ama a transcend and as ascend and a broadcast energy and your thought form no into the universe no the universe no so the outcome no abroad in the physical life. Okay, so mental alchemy deals with or transmuting the negative side of your thoughts no into a positive side of a thought. Said the baby to my boy what manifest at the papa abrabo. So what you say empempi no abraba ya bono. And yama brebe na bayetrim said the medical can dada me videos no most of me videos no more videos or more videos brebe about these topics. Medical can dada say our thoughts no enye ye and ye create na a true consciousness ye etimi tap in no and in ideas. So when these thoughts no come into our mind there emu and ye pick it to form an idea na idea no ya be planning na yenya emotional state for this ideas no na yenya feeling to it na create a belief which is assumption of knowledge. So what you say, assumption of knowledge, that's belief. So when we get this assumption of knowledge now, then you be translate this code now, knowledge from the within no, na about out. And when we say knowledge, knowledge is acquired information stored in the mind. So our belief system no, and no comes from the mind. So information in the mind no, and ever form an emotional state. That emotional state na be creative feeling, true belief. So what you say na believe no am ya put action to it na ya adwuma na yen sa akade ya hwehwe so on the person chon. Yes, so a true consciousness and a connect ye this material plane to the transcendental plane. That means the God no and I said the supreme one no, which is the source of everything no, created consciousness as a tool from which ya obey meti and also obey broadcast and also obey transmitting some informations and also knowledge and ideas from a monono realms no to yeye realm no, from the spiritual and also astral and transcendental realm no to this material realm. Said the be yes you beti tap into that link of communication. Yes we thoughts in our mind to form ideas. Said the beti they are creating. That's why I goes on this material plane. But our source is from the creator, and our source now I never the creator no it comes and as a connected through the consciousness. So what you say, that's why we have pineal gland and I said the third eye and I say the piezo-crystal say the piezoelectric microcrystal in our mind. Okay, that's how it is. So when we say mental alchemy is the ability to use mathematical and science to transmute energy state and as a negative state of energy which is in a thought form into a positive state of energy in a thought form to form an idea for us to manifest physically, both conscious and as unconscious no. That's how things work. Okay, before you reach this state of alchemy no, a dear human beings we need to consider. What we need to consider and say, we have to know ourselves. Know yourself. To know yourself, no, you have to first recognize yourself. Say, you are an energy, a spirit living in a vessel, this body, to operate and I say to manifest things here. Okay, so since so way. Now by master sadi we then you become a self-master whereby you become a self-awareness. You create a self-awareness, self-observation, self-cleansing and self-polarization. That's what you say. So my man is explaining this for no. Because of self-awareness self-awareness ni you say be aware of every thought that comes into your mind, every emotion be you feel and every feeling be a creative. That's what you say, and every manifestation be a whatever in your life. That's what we term as self-awareness. To be aware of your mental thoughts, whereby the negative and the positive thoughts no be aware of it. No one select a good one. Now abba na wabenya heart feeling and as a heart na be creating an emotion. So when there is an emotion created now and no an creative feeling, this feeling no and I will be manifested through action and they are creative idea for you. That's self-awareness. deɛ na ɛkɔ so wɔ tirim, deɛ na ɛwɔ akoma mu, deɛ na wo feel, na deɛ na wo de ba asase so. That's self-awareness. And when we say self-observation here, during the process of you observing these sectors of first stage of creation, and I said the first course of creation. The first course of creation is through observing the mind. A day and a battery, a dear neighbor with him, and Yamaben a cosu with him. Thoughts no endless information. A ba ne chum, ne ba, ne chum, ne ba, ne chum. So a continual process, it has no end. So since there any end, you have to observe any thought form be able with him, whether negative or positive. So through this observation, then you become aware of what has entered your mind. So what I say. So through self-observation comes self-awareness. These two number. Then you come to self-cleansing. When we say self-cleansing is the period wo behu say sadie we na abamitim ade we abamitim no ebia neutral. Being neutral no, you have to cleanse it. Cleansing you say how to separate, you separating the positive and the negative aspect of your thoughts. So what you say? Yes, so you cleanse it. When cleansing it from the neutral stage, you cleanse here, say this one is negative, this is the positive. What about the true side? So the true side in the moon abenya something like a friend of self-polarization. You being able to identify the negative side and the positive side. So what you say? So we are, then you become a responsibility for you to select a specific thoughts to form an idea, for you to feel an emotion and feeling to it, to manifest it physically. So self-cleansing abano wabenya self a mind polarization. So negative and the positive side. You being a master when I say either so you pick the negative and the positive side to form an idea, to form a plan, to form something that you want to manifest, and I say you want to achieve, or to send it out to the universe for them to help you manifest it. So what you say, then you have to separate. You separate them, you pick one. So a bit my say during your separation now, one self-realization of the thoughts negative and positive you will get a thought form which is a negative aspect. Something like adie bi na me pese me koye, ebia me pese me kopa adwuma. And during time I make up adwuma no, manya idea say me dress me yes, but me dress we ya me see kwan so me kona me draw gate ni achi no. A me be office wa ko me interview no, see be family na yem family. Ehu bi ba. There is fear. Ehu na be show mo no ye thoughts bi a aba wutirim. Say ansha wo kokra na dress ya wa ye kran hwa ni amfa wo. Ana say bia be kokra nipa no ko busa wasem bi say bia no wa nya ansa ma no. Ana say ebia ne nipa no kra no e be ka say wo ho nya fenti onfa wo. Sa thoughts we nyina na ye product bi eba wa adwene ma eye baseless. Just a way to put fear in you. A best scare or said be I want to go forward for what dear now open. So what you say? So this thought form now in a negative vibration, which is fear, a negative vibration and a negative thought form. You have to transmute this negative thought form, which is fear, into a positive thought form for to empower you to achieve the opposite saka. So this is what you do. You use mental alchemy. Mental alchemy is the process of changing the form of the negative form of thoughts na fear into a positive thought form positive power amount saka the open and to all transmute here you transmute it from fear. Adentina me show adentina me nkona me nko hu de besie ayese menya gidie sa ade we amekọ ne be hwi ntimi nsi obusame a meye bold academic bia obefame a wonfame a wunyai. Then you program yourself to overcome the fear. So the fear will transmute itself from this negative state, lower energy state way, into a positive one, which is courage. So what I say, you become courageous to face everything beyond hidden, and I say unveil now. So when there is courageous in you, you open the veil to see what will come. That's how you use mental alchemy. So we have negative vibes in our mind. negative vibe bebrebe in our mind. So this negative vibes no and a limit we human beings no to walk and I say to go straight and I say to stand for something ye here in your life mo. It is obi aso person yes kenny. Obi aso person ye billionaire or person ye millionaire. But these people now omo imagine say to sacrifice what they have no for what they need no and I say they want in life no. Or more holding onto things they have which is their needs no. Ana emo muntimi and go forward for what they want. A bit say emphasis oni pa bi so person ye okuta ebi a 10 cd 10 cd na kita instead of or no when we invest 10 cd no wisely na watimi make good plans for 10 cd no watimi there again be bra beka ho osuro ti wa hold it tight onto the 10 cd no ono a wonyi 10 cd be invest and was save sorry no wa check 10 cd da so da ho an da ho 10 cd da so da ho da ho but on save on invest in yahwe and scan da ho no also scan. How will you become a millionaire and as a billionaire that you want to become? So betime you have to invest it wisely. So what you say no make good plans for it. No wait me manifest be abeka ho because se kana ankoya adwuma for from eka ho. So what you say so person you billionaire person you millionaire but you are not preparing to waste and as you are not preparing to invest thousands and millions to get to the place you are person rich. What you say what hold on to sikana na asa ade na won omunya waje so be sacrifice ade na won to gain the here and what hold on to it. How will you be rich as ikafo who this kind of so when they are going to business now they transmit and also they overcome the negative thoughts that comes in no ehuna ebo mu hu say we yakọ yekura scan share scan ko kona ame scan yesi na san hu we nyina no omo overcome it no ma transmute ehu we nyina into a positive thing say said your wodwene say ebehye no same thing na share na wodwene ho no ebetime de sika papa so aba so adentina menyi hu emfresh na ebehye ni mu na memfa nhye mu say sika na ekon ade nyama papa bebre memma brabo asiniye. So what you say? So you transmute the energy of the lower frequency of the negative side no, into a positive one, which is the upgrade, and I said the higher vibration. Na atimidi ade papa abrewo. Same thing will be called doma. Was will be at na kuma obi man broken heart paint. Although we are make menfa makoma nko menfa madwene nko menfa me hu nhim. Se woka so onfo akoma nko onfo adwene nko onfa hu nhim automatically no you create a negative vibration for the person and as you create a negative mindset for the person to automatically ukonyina no onje dipa ndi ukonyina no o the detective ship and the echo relationship anymore. This all the detective ship echo relationship anymore. Automatically no be try so be check the phone so o cheat and no call ye as a always be an o blame always be an o create problems here anyhow for yourself. So what I say, most of our problems now you're facing in reality of our life in are created from the mindset na ye tap into no near pick to form an idea within us no now creative vibration which is a lower vibration for us to feel no and no these are problems way back and they create anxiety and they create depression and they create trauma and one they create that suicide and other stuff no because it created a near be anyhow into your life. Anxiety is created out of things here past and you now worry about it and as a future things you worry about it now create a who be a creative fear be a mouth. So what I say same thing na adie bi so air cost wo abrabo manase etwem no same thing na ultimate worry about it here na create depression whereby you be put you in a lower state na amwa bre amwa adwojo as ema untimi move in life into odona wo kom no wo de san niema we ya past and wo future thing na enya maye no and wo present life adie bi a happy na etwem no na wo dwena wo san create confusion for you and emma odona wo kom no unya odoma no ubenya hate na ama no. So when there is hate, now when man transmuted this previous and as a past event and as a past lives into a positive one, now I'm present, now when leading into a future, your hate no be renew relationship, where Juma and as a friendship, but ultimately transmuted from the hate into a specific kind of higher vibration connected to love. Automatically, no one's over to and you say, oh, let me give another chance to this person. This one no you're vigilant, but you are not bringing the previous lifestyle into your present lifestyle. So what you say, as a present relationship. So into automatically there will be a higher vibration which connects you to love, whereby you open your heart, your mind, and everything for the person. No, now why vigilant? Now only pani to an amount. So there no unko checking a phone, so unko checking your maybe could read the message be a bit create a negative mindset for you. I be renew life. Ebian any panel or be yard be bonny be but one check here automatically with time the panity misses. That's life. So what I say? So the topic about mental alchemy and as a mental alchemy is you transmuting your negative state vibration and as a negative thoughts no into a positive one. So to say jumam, to say to say decision be will make it be. Think about it, analyze it. When I analyze it now, think a critical of it here. Then any thought form be a negative piano. Overcome the negative aspect of the thought form no. Never generate a positive one no. Then invest it and as I go into the relationship with a good thought. The moment you are thinking good no, that goodness no, you become it. You manifest it. Now all the goodness now because we relationship no, I'm a relationship no, I build it on a solid foundation and as a solid ground. I'm a relationship net imagine come. So what I say, because everything there you think of no automatically manifest itself in your life. Don't forget, say universe no operated through energy, vibration, and frequency. So the moment here you think negative no, negative thought form no is an energy. It has a specific vibration on a certain frequency sending out for it to manifest in your life. So the moment you're thinking this no, there is a consciousness connection, which is the pineal ground, a servo as electromagnetic field energy, which is a transmitter and a receiver. So the moment you are thinking positive and negative, no, it has a transmitter, transmitting this negative or positive side of your thoughts, no, outside, and also what a feedback here, a be receive into your brain, no, then also the other. For example, when you think of someone. There is an energy within you are sending out to a universe no connected this vibration and I said this connection no to that person now so who automatically within a week or month no obeti ni paninka a day no obeti na tini paninka obehu na obetest obefrɛ and I say within a week no obehu ni panana obeti no ho popoye. What you say and no man who say energy no connected to the mind. What you think you become it. Opa think say oh you're poor continuous for 3 months, so automatically you will become poor because a bit creative obstacles, a bit creative problems be aligned with your thinking no na eba umu abrabum and it's all think say oh you're poor me here ni almost automatically oba bi be yare afi almost accident bi besi oniema bi be hyehye afi niema boni bi betototo abrabum wo be yale ne niema na sika kakra na wo ho de sesa yale na de hwehwe and that vibration now we think of say oh you're poor no same vibration na ebe cause wo life mo be manifesting ho life mo sa na wo sika na wo ho na hwehwe sa niema na sa automatically you become poor. Now if you achieve ade na wo kan ye no na a manifest yabam ti no so de odo anu masem be ka bia no sa na be ye ho ama wo chekere wo asase wo so ya chekere wo so wo sana wo asase so ya sana wo so because within you know and create the above realms. So what you say the above realms no so what energy be send ba also to meet tap in a be connect with you. So here no we are serving as electromagnetic field energy which is transmitting and receiving at the same time through energy, vibration and frequency. Who understand these 3 sectors of the material year life in easy. So you have to observe any thoughts about them. Self-awareness, create self-awareness whereby you go seconds be a check thoughts about them. Now what you pick and what you transmuting the negative side no into a positive one. Transmuting from the negative to the positive is whereby you are cleansing it. Or cleanse here, you know say you're negative and positive, which is the self-thoughts polarization. To when you cleanse it, or cleanse here, you separate the negative from the positive, or you transmute the negative into a positive energy. No, working in a balanced form to help you manifest things in your life. I think say you are rich, see yourself you are rich, operate in a way of a rich person. And yes, expensive things. Name you believe, you create a faith, you create yourself and you see yourself say oh yeah, rich person. And yet by spending, you spending now doesn't make you rich. Buying expensive things doesn't make you rich. You look rich but you are not rich. Some people live life to look rich, but others are rich but without looking rich. Young of be live life on whom I could sika or no. So what I say, and you won't phobia or live life by buying and signing man, but only a scaffold. Being rich and being worthy is a state of mind. It's not the physical living now believe in and I'm also sika. No, young phobia live say Bill Gates, Mazuga Bechimo, Jeff Bezos, or life no live on expensive your lifestyle, live on a low key lifestyle, but they are rich. Worthy, being rich, being worthy is a state of mind. A state of mind, no, a condition where you set yourself and say, oh, you know, that state, no, and a bema wo abeyisikani. So ye yesika, inyasika, ama ye beyisikani waiting because a moon are draining in the NBBA free bar, emi dinyasika. So think say you're rich here. Automatically, ideas that comes into your mind, no, will be an ideas of a rich man. So over change you a vibration and as a way of thinking into a state of thinking be a better vibe and as a connect you with a rich state. So over think a higher state of money. Now whereby ideas and near be creative and as that you soon be bab on a positive way be over to use these ideas to manifest money physically. And the scaffolding ye sikani dwene sika e woni tirim adwene ko obefa so nya sika woni tirim adwene na nkasa tap into this source no na source na man adwene obefa so nya sika na big dreams na ba when your big dreams ya no chance ya draw the dreams no manifested dreams no physically. That's how we achieve things. So the moment you are thinking of something negative, no, automatically ideas will come and then manifestation will come. You create it physical. Positive or you create it physical. So when your positive thoughts, no, emotion, no, support, you create a positive energy. Then one manifest it through intelligence, character, and all work aligned with at the corner of our planet for no. Now at the end of it. So what I say, this is what we call as mental alchemy. So what I say, this is mental alchemy. This is the secret here. A boy may manifest BBA. After when we that secret way from the within, no, after you become outside. The outside energies, you know, a level and as a base on the laws and principles of nature. So what is the laws and principles of nature? One is the law of karma. Karma means action. So every action beer has an effect. Every action beer has consequences. So the moment you make action, no, there's a consequences here. So every action beer no, you have to think of it in three sectors. Say anamotu amitwe edian ebeboa nemfaso be ne be free swaba. So what I say nefatakra say is root. So what I say, so every cause beer the principles of karma and yes, every cause beer has effect. Every effect has a cause. So the first cause, no, and the bema effect yaba. So you are the first cause because so when your ideas ni we now utu na mo what make it effort no yet cost. The first cause. So if you cause, you know, there's an effect here. So you have to be aware of the cause now. Cause no effect be na tree. So what I say, because the penfosu otu aduboni become one. So otu adrono the first cause. E bi na become one effect. So adwene bi a wodwene bi ya na motu otu obi no has adie no so be return to you. So what I say, the ogu no obetwa. That's nature laws ni bia. The 10 commandments na beda nature laws ni bi no. And what law of correspondence. Law of correspondence they say anything that you think in the mind no ebe manifest physical. Everything be out taking the physical be no so be within the mind. Sa niema we are so na above and below no. So what you say, so what is above no comes into the below, which is the mind, and what is in the mind no goes above. That's electromagnetic energy nibia about remind because the form you see, and I will musu be pia by so a by so I be a sabecomo tin and penny the unhunu when is one at the coda you and at the word that you must be so that's how it here. Okay. And the another one is law of vibration. Law of vibration is through thoughts no you have a specific vibration at which it will send a frequency whether above or outside of you. Yes, law of vibration. And your law of friends say law of mentalism. The movement of thoughts about terminal. Everything is mind. Everything be a physical be a who be a was created out of the mind. Adrenal and a be a who by TV, phones, Twitter, the camera me usually be came out of the mind. So what is that the invisible realm of the all, which is the source of everything. I wanna be a free bar now be landing in adrenal. by the help of the pineal gland. Now if you water put into it by the soul no, now soul no a transmit and as was separate no wa pick bi no wa be creating a physical no the abeye phone or the abeye way or the abeye everything be a creative comes into us through imaginations and dreams. Now ya they manifest physical through plans no ya working towards it. Now ya manifest ya the na sa na bem into a reality. You have your phone, you have your car, you have your way. So all is mind. So okogwa the law of the universe and the principles no ewo ho. So ni nyina wo ho follow a obeti abrabo na se. So mature mental alchemy. And then mama examples of the universal laws and principles no bi no we this so more abrabo no aye kama na ho atọ and yet 10 commandments no and a law there be and do abeda da so the be betwe adwene free the true law of the universe no because abrabo bi a wo bi na say ka bi na asa de bi a wo to bi ma ma no a ni ama ho ama emla se ka oto a everyday bi adi nso ogum ebi abosome wo change oil na afi so car no a short petrol a man short petrol ansa no ato bi agum so what you say ni na ya mla ni bia any principles ni bia so same thing na university we our bemu no your laws and principles we university we mo and no and you say nipa odi so and no o manual so what you say and Bible no so a experience of certain people be unbelief wo life omo hu no kure no enti bi wo ho a omo temo odi omo pese so be hu no kure ni bi no ana omo asesa Bible no ne ma bebrebe di ama wo ana wonam kwan foforo so se nyam foforo bi anka me ho osum nyame bebrebe miensa enan ana ba akwa ne nyina no emfa ade papa bi ana ade boni wi ama e neutral e life a wo pese wo ye ana wo ye your uncofo bi o masum nyame bebrebe o mabrabo asi o ye o China India o mabrabo asi o ye ana your uncofo bi so masum nyame ba akwa o mabrabo asi o ye ana so ko Israel ana so e wo ho so what so ye wo nyame bi o kuro obasum nyame ba akwa e bi sini ye ana ye okuro obasum nyame bebrebe e bi sini ye ana ye okuro obasum nyame ba akwa ensini ye na ye okuro so no so obasum nyame bebrebe ensini ye eno no enye about it but individual bia no ewo laws and principles which is nature laws, natural laws, universal laws so you follow and no dear your daily life account so what I say your law of karma no the principle no your cause and effect, law of action, law of compensation ni nyina your principles ni bia a part of our life account so what I say the mentalism law, the law of mind no your mentalism law no say bibia ya adwene because any pano ya braba ya body na afra adwene mu na eba so wan adwene a untimi mobile man ni obi enu ha wadwene ondwene a obetima bobra so everything be a decision be a make bia comes out of the mind and so no wetima bobra so what you say law of vibration odwene a was specific energy vibration be a ba omu titi obi ye wade a ohotimi wo so goosebumps ni sa ne man nyina timi gu e bia otimi obi kan ye hey a wo yamtimi show vibration e waki wo mu wadwene wudi o kasa ne bibia was certain vibration be a deba so what you say okay timi da was
reject the Trinity and pray devoutly to you, great Pain. Give us your knowledge of all secret things. Bring us honor, wealth, and good familiars. Bind all men to our will, as we have bound ourselves for now and ever to yours.